Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekly Friday night stream. And man, what a long week. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this just because it's nice to sit back, play some Metroid Prime, and just talk to you guys. I'm not even going to do an intro. I'm just going to get right into it. So yeah, third time we're playing Metroid Prime. Hopefully we can beat the game eventually. I doubt it. But we'll try. We'll see how far we can get. And I hope we can. So yeah, I guess basically like these streams just turn into like mini podcasts for me. I can just ramble on about some stuff. Let me know how the audio is. Again, I can't tell what it's like on your end. I can kind of see an audio mixer, but it's the best I have. So yeah, we're playing Prime 1. I said we're like 30% of the way there. So we have quite a bit to finish. Maybe one day we'll finish it. Either way, I love playing this game. Even though I've stated many, many times before I'm not a Metroid fan. Not even like a Nintendo fan. Just this one game that I'm emulating. I really like it. I like the way it plays. So yeah, for new people, this is Prime Hack. If you don't know what Prime Hack is, here's the part of the stream where I have to explain it to everybody. Where do I go? This area's blocked off. So I'm emulating this right now through Dolphin, and Prime Hack is a mod made by one guy, and the whole point of this mod makes it playable with keyboard and mouse. You can also adjust your FOV. He's added some hotkeys. You know, I can easily switch between weapons. Just, you know, ease of life features, and the game essentially plays like a PC game, and I totally love that. It's not perfect. Like, at the end of the day, there are mechanics with this game that you just can't overcome. Like the lock on is pretty atrocious because it's not supposed to. It's not supposed to. Your reticle's not supposed to be centered to the center of your screen. Wow, these turrets are fucking me up. So yeah, where we left off, we just entered. I believe these are the Phazon mines. I don't know the names. Might as well be like Star Wars names. But yeah, we left off here. And I quite like this game. So technically this is the Wii version. This is Prime Trilogy that's being emulated, so a little misleading by just saying it's Prime, but they're the same game, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, again, you see that lock on, like I just locked onto the wrong guy. Sometimes I'll lock on, like I'm doing right now. I can't move my mouse. So who knows? I don't know if that was a problem with the Prime Trilogy on Wii, but it's definitely a problem when you emulate it. But yeah, like aside from, you know, those little hiccups, the benefit of emulating is you get a nice, you know, crisp HD, you know, version of the game, and I think this is the best way to play Metroid. Although I'd say that about any other FPS, not just Metroid. Although I think it should mean something because I'm not, as I've said, I'm not a Metroid fan. I'm an FPS fan, and yet even with Metroid, I adore this game. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. That area was locked off with the save point. So I moved that crane. Don't know where to go. Okay, so that's for the grapple hook, so I shouldn't worry about that. I want to... Okay, there's some control panels that I already unlocked, right? Yeah, I must have, because they all lead to here. I need to just deactivate this shield gate. I'm not exactly sure how to do so. Is there, you know, do I need to use thermal? Oh. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. But yeah, okay, I gotta hit these switches. There we go. Alright, that was just stupid. I don't know why I did that. I'm trying to get health. I just blew myself up. Keep in mind, I'm not an expert at this game, so get ready to witness, you know, me experiencing a Metroid game. Not technically for the first time. I've played through a bit of this already. I think I got to this part, like this area, and then that's kind of when I didn't give up. I actually just restarted to do the stream, to stream it. So I'm like catching up to where I was playing on my own. God, I hate these turrets. There's no strategy to them. Look at that. Look how much damage they can do. The problem is it's hard to lock on. Look at that. But yeah, these streams I'm just going to talk about inane stuff, about recent developments in gaming, and just other stuff. So get ready for that. Ooh. So this I can blow up. Oh, nothing. There's some stuff back there. There we go. I think I filled up on rockets. Also, I know the 30% isn't technically how far you are in the game. I'm pretty sure it just means how much stuff you've scanned and collected. So I know I'm probably a little further than that. I don't know. I don't know how the game... right? Is there a way to... Okay, so thermal's good for those guys. I don't think I knew that going in. Although now this just makes the game ugly to play. I'm like playing, oh, what was it? It was like Rainbow Six Vegas, I want to say. Had the thermal vision. So I associate this with that game. Whenever I see that. I find that kind of funny. Oh, that'd be a fun game to play. Some classic Rainbow Six. None of that, you know, dumb Siege BS. I just want some classic Tom Clancy. God, I love Rainbow Six. I didn't play it as it came out. I've only gotten into it recently, but it's fun. I love that type of game design. All right, I remember this area. I love that music too. There's a lot of stuff I love about games. I guess I just love games in general. Okay, how do I... What's a strategy? Okay, so these... I don't like how I couldn't scan through those walls. Wave Trooper. So they have wave beams to their own beam weapon systems. So does that mean wave beams are the way to go? Anyway. Oh, there's one more. I always forget the weapon hotkeys. You can bind them yourself with the emulator, but it's not... It comes pre-binded. So basically I have to rely on what the mod maker, you know, decided, you know, the one button was for, or what order they're in. Because, you know, you weren't supposed to be able to switch through these that easy. I don't think you were, at least. Because, yeah, I can just press 1 and 2. I don't know how they did it in the Wii. I should also point out, I do not condone pirating this game. I own a physical copy of Prime Hunters. Not Prime Hunters, Prime 1. So, don't pirate your games, kids. I gotta say that. I was gonna say, I knew you could get through that. So yeah, like Prime 1, I'd say like of I've played so far, I like Prime 1. I don't really like any other Metroid games. I have a nostalgia for Prime Hunters, only because I grew up with it as a kid. So to me, I just have, you know, a little bit of nostalgia for it. And I am planning on streaming that particular game. I've got the emulator going. I've played a little bit already. It works, but it's going to be really clunky, but I think it's clunky in like a fun way. So I'm excited to see if I can get that streaming. In that case, I'm using a DS emulator. I don't know why. In like the past few months, I've really gotten into like a Nintendo kick, like an, you know, almost like a nostalgic Nintendo kick. And it's fun. It's fun going back and revisiting those games. I don't know if I want to talk about my my personal things I've done in my personal life. I have collected a little bit of older Nintendo consoles. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Like I stated before, I have a GameCube. That's what I run Metroid Prime on. I should also specify I bought a GameCube from a mom and pop retro game store. So I highly, highly recommend you guys visit, because they are in desperate need of customers, especially because of COVID. So if you have one nearby, just give them a stop by, maybe buy a couple games, support them. I highly recommend it. Like, don't just go to GameStop. Go to a local store run by actual locals. This guy looks cool. And that's where I got my vulnerable to the own beam. So just beam weapons. Okay. So just the regular beam. Right? Am I reading that right? I feel like I am, because it is color coded. Like, he's the yellow guy, so that means I kill him with the yellow beam. He does look cool though. I love that design. But yeah, support your local mom and pop game stores. So what I started doing that, and I totally don't regret it. It is a lot of fun, you know, getting into collecting games. I'm adjusting the mic. Yeah, it's fun. It is, like, I'm not even that, by retro, I guess I just mean like GameCube era. That's kind of as far back as I'd go. And then even like more recent, or like 6th generation and onwards. Like, I'm not about the SNES or, you know, even the N64, PS1, anything before that. But, oh, here we go. I remember this. Okay, this is the mine. Oh yeah, okay, this is another problem. I'm stuck here. I can't leave. So I have to literally, like, bomb myself out. I don't think that's supposed to be the case. I think you're just supposed to, there we go. So we're supposed to mine. You can do it through every wall. I remember some walls have secrets. I'll just do them all. But yeah, it's, I've kind of gone into game collecting. I don't have unlimited resources, so I'm pretty, like, frugal with it. But, like, I'm not buying, like, utter shit just to own it. Like, I'm buying games that I have fondness for, or games that I want to try out. Just because it's fun. It's fun to collect that type of stuff. And that's kind of what's gotten me onto, like, this old Nintendo obsession. Like, I've gotten into a lot of older Nintendo games, games that I both grew up with, but don't own anymore. I lost a lot of my DS games. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I had a bunch of them, and now I can't really locate them. I think they probably just got lost or something, maybe thrown out. I'm trying to recoup that. Yeah, that was I missed that. But yeah, I own a GameCube, and I have a few games for it. Because I originally owned an Xbox. That's what I had originally as a kid. And lucky for me, Xbox games are apparently the cheapest to collect, so I'm not complaining. But God, GameCube games, wow, that's a tough market to get into. Because the GameCube has the double whammy of it's both a Nintendo property, it's part of Nintendo, and it was a console that did really badly. So not only are games hard to get because they're all third party, but there's not as many of them. Oh, really? That was dumb. That was annoying. Yeah, like shit like that happens when you try to emulate this. I think we're close. We're close to like perfecting emulation for this generation. I think we're pretty much there. It's still just, you know, few emulators just aren't, you know, gonna cut it. But even then, like I remember trying to emulate, you know, Metroid Prime back in the day. Is that lined up? Better be. Yeah, I tried to emulate this game back in the day, and on my old PC, and it ran like garbage. Okay, there was nothing even there, so I didn't even have to. But wait a minute, what if I shot at myself? I bet there'd be a secret there. Oh no, I guess not. It was worth a shot. Yeah, only way is through here. I have a fondness for this generation and these games. Oh God. What is this? Yeah, there we go. That stutter. Classic emulation. And there's nothing you can do. It's just the way emulators work. You know, this is an old game. Should run perfectly, but you're having to emulate Nintendo hardware along the way. As a result, it runs much poorly than it should, which is a shame. It's also a shame that the Wii, like, was the last game these games were ported to. I was gonna say, you know, it's a good thing these games were remastered for Prime Trilogy, but Prime Trilogy came out more than like 10, 12 years ago. That game itself is now old. Metroid Prime 3 is now an old game. I'm fascinated by that. Alright, so these... Okay, I remember this. Alright, so we need to get to the second level. Okay, blue to blue. Okay. We can figure this out. I like this. I play a lot of FPS games, but I don't usually get puzzles in them. I'm gonna readjust my camera again. Hold on. I'm using an iPhone X for face tracking. There we go. Man, I'm tired this week. I don't know why. It's hard for me to, like, think of stuff to say. It's just a long week. Perfect. Okay, so now we gotta... Oh God, and there's guys shooting at me from up above. Come at me. So I have to figure out... Oh, okay, so I gotta rotate... Oh, this is complicated. Okay, I gotta rotate that to get over to there. So I guess I gotta line up the red. That's all I have to do. It's not lined up though. The red isn't quite there. Okay, so I have to... Okay, now I know what to do. So I gotta line it up to there. Now, I gotta line up that red on the bottom to that. Okay, I get this puzzle. This isn't too hard. But yeah, like, it's weird. It's sad how little care Nintendo's given the Prime series. Honestly, like, I think Metroid Prime 1 is like the best Metroid game, you know, that non-diehard Metroid fans will ever enjoy. Like, I can enjoy a 2D Metroidvania game, but I'm never gonna be like, it's never gonna be my favorite game. I've played Super Metroid. I understand it's a very good game, very atmospheric, great presentation-wise. How do I get that? Museum wall. So I don't know. Oop. Here we go. So I'm not quite sure. So I gotta go. Uh-oh. Just a sec. I gotta mess with my monitor's refresh rate. I bring this up every friggin' stream, so you guys are probably used to this. Alright, sorry, I was just dealing with something. So I try... Is there a way... Can I blow that out? Or do I need a special, I think I need a special material or a beam to get rid of this. So that's what I need to rotate to get to the top. We'll figure it out. Oh my god. Yeah, I've gotten to like a Nintendo kick. And that is kind of the one shame of playing old Nintendo games, is just how archaic Nintendo is with handling their old properties and their old titles. Like, I grew up on, you know, the age of Steam. You know, where Valve would re-release their games regularly. Like, you can still buy Half-Life 1 on Steam. You can still buy Half-Life 2, the whole Half-Life pack, the orange box, whatever it is. I find it very odd how Nintendo... Some games will get remastered, but a lot of others won't. Oh god, that's like toxic gas or something. Like with Prime, like this, none of these games have been remastered since the Wii. That's like more than, you know, Prime 3 was 2007. So god, it's been 14 years. I've said it, I've talked about this before. I'm just gonna casually talk during a boss fight. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphoning. So, okay. So I have to use beam weapons. Oh no, I shouldn't when he's charging. Oh, that was a bad strategy. Does he do that on purpose? I forget how you get this guy. Also, I don't want to have to resort to, I don't want to resort to, like, using the emulator quick saves, because that's beneath me. Alright, now he's siphoning energy, don't shoot at him. But yeah, I've said multiple times how when I first got a Switch, and I was really late on the Switch, like I got it this year, like a few months ago. Or not a few months ago, like earlier in the spring, I should say. I need to get that turret. But yeah, that was the one funny thing about getting a Switch, is just how bad the Nintendo community is when it comes to clickbait and just made up rumors. There we go. His turret's dead. And he's dead. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Because I kept, when I was getting a Switch, when I was interested in getting one, I should say, as as anyone would do, I was curious to know what games would be on it. And I knew Nintendo, I knew from the 3DS, which I didn't own, sadly. I've said before, I lament not getting a 3DS. And now they're like way too expensive to get, so I'm never getting one. At least in the foreseeable future. Maybe someday. I doubt it though. But I've told the story before where I was like Googling and looking up, because I knew on the 3DS they remastered a few games on there. There was some Legend of Zelda games remastered for the system. So I was always curious on the Switch, like, well, surely they've remastered some games there, and they did. There were a few Switch games, remasters that they would make just for the system, which got me curious. I'm like, well, how many other remasters are there? Like, oh, is Metroid Prime on there? Is Wind Waker on there? Because I remember Wind Waker was remastered for the Wii U, so it's like, oh, sure, surely it's also on the Switch because they're pretty close in hardware specs. And just Googling it was the worst, like, influx of clickbait and just fake articles I think I've ever seen. I was brought back to, like, a kid. Like, I was brought back to my youth at just how appalling the clickbait was. Like, I've never encountered that in so long. Article after article just made up. Like, Nintendo may release Wind Waker HD on the Switch. Nintendo may be releasing Prime Trilogy. This has been like the 5th year that Prime Trilogy has been rumored for, by the way, I just scanned that. I didn't read any of it. That's the type of gamer that I am. This is like the 5th year that Metroid Prime Trilogy has been rumored for the Nintendo Switch. It's not coming, guys. It's never coming. I don't know what to do. This door is blocked off. I forget. I gotta deactivate it somewhere. Oh, probably from all these buttons. And I'm fascinated by just how the kind of people that make a living off of that, just making up fake rumors. There we go. So there are 2 doors I could take. I can go to the bottom one too. Although I'm worried that once I leave, all these bad guys are going to spawn. Oh boy. Alright, into the unknown. I could really do with a save point. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I can't even go through here. Alright, I'll come back through here maybe someday. It's so weird going through this game, seeing just tons of paths that you can't access yet. It's just like, alright, I'm coming back in like 3 or 4 hours. I gotta remember that. It's kind of charming, but it's filling me with dread of like, oh god, I'm gonna have to backtrack here. It's filling me with Metroid dread. But yeah, that clickbait is so... It's just sad. Because I know there are journalists who that's all they do. All they do all day is write just made up stories that don't exist. Of like, well, I think it's about time for me to write the monthly Metroid Prime Trilogy Remastered for Switch article. Alright, so I can't go back through that way. It's a one-way trip, baby. Could really do with a save point. And it's sad to know, like, someone's getting paid to make that. Like, someone's entire living is that they work for IGN or Kotaku or Polygon, and all they do day and night is just make shit up about, you know, Nintendo. Like, Nintendo rumor, they're gonna make... Oh god, I see power surges. So, I don't really need a hint game. I know where I'm going. This is the worst time to give it. And it's sad, like, because you can tell they're just making it up. Whenever they say, oh, there's a rumor, that's someone just making it up. Like, and it's sad, because, like, again, they just flood, like, search results. Like, I'm Googling what games are on the system, and I can't find out. I Google, is Wind Waker on the system? Do you know what the answer is? The answer is no, it's not. And it probably won't be ever. But all the answers you get on Google is, well, it might come eventually. God, that makes me angry. I shouldn't get angry. But it really does. Because I know, like, you have gullible kids who are like, you know, oh, we should save up for the Metroid Prime games. Oh god, these guys are going to come alive, aren't they? We should save up for the eventual Metroid Prime remaster on Switch. It's just like, sorry, kid, that's never happening. Because you've been lied to by adults. What was that? All available trooper. Okay, I thought I activated something. Like, all troopers activated. It's like, what? Did I do that? Oh, but yeah, I hate those articles. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Blow up a piece of rubble. Okay, so I need like a different beam type for this. I don't have it. I should mention, this is the farthest I've gotten so far. I don't recognize this area. But yeah, just clickbait. That's the Andy lesson of the day, is don't fall for clickbait. Gosh, do you remember the Switch Pro? That was funny. That was like the first time, I think, all those rumor farms, or rumor mills is what they're called. Because that's exactly what they are. That's all they do, is they just they gossip and make stuff up. That's the first time they got just, you know, mocked to their face, was the release of the Switch, was it the OLED? Not even like a Switch Pro. All this time, they're like, trust us, guys, they're making a Switch Pro. Nope, it was all a joke. It wasn't real. I like that. I like how they got blasted for just making stuff up. All these people, you know, Switch Pro's coming. What are those? Oh, these guys. Wait, what? What are these? Uh-oh, is this part of the emulation thing again? I think this might be emulation bug. Uh-oh. This isn't supposed to be happening, is it? Is this supposed to be happening, guys? Is this not supposed to be invisible? Please tell me this is an emulation bug. Yeah, this has gotta be an emulation bug. Alright, this is the result of me and my meddling. Yeah, it was, okay. Was he supposed to be invisible? He wasn't supposed to be invisible, because the thermal didn't work. That was just a straight up bug. That could have been bad. That's like the worst bug we've encountered thus far. I'm starting to wonder if Prime Hack has been fully tested all the way through a single Prime game, because I'm starting to think it probably hasn't. But I don't have any other better way to play this game. I could literally, you know, record from the Wii, but I'm not doing that. I could try GameCube, but those controls are miserable. I'm playing with mouse and keyboard. This is the sad way we have to play the game. Oh god, okay. So I gotta go down there. Oh god. What? Oh, okay. It's hard to see. But yeah, rumor mills. I hate them. What is going on? Why is there... I'm like killing myself here. Those yellow beams just like come in and out of existence. I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could go on and on about them just because of how angry they make me. And the Switch Pro, that was so hilarious to find out. It wasn't even a hardware update. It was the exact same thing, just with a new screen. And all those Switch Pro rumor mills ate their words. There's still people who genuinely think there's a Switch Pro coming in December. Like, it's coming, guys. Don't worry. Unbelievable. Oh, wait a minute. I could have just bypassed that whole area. Right? Yeah, I was stupid. Why'd I go all the way around? I don't know what this is. What did I unlock? Power bomb. Okay. Press down to release a power bomb. Well, now I have to figure out what the down button. Now I have to figure out what down button is. Down button. What would down button be bound to? No, it's not that. That's B, right? Down button. F. F. All right, that's missiles. Okay. Oh, perfect. So now I can backtrack, explore all of the areas that I missed. Here we go. Precious save point. But yeah, I hate rumor mills. I hate clickbait. For all the talk, you know, these big tech companies have just lied about, like, oh, Google has just lied to our face, like, oh, we're cleaning up our search engine. It's just, no, you aren't. You're just you're changing it to the point where it's now just advertising. Like, that's all you're doing. Advertising for companies who don't need it, who are just lying. Company, like Kotaku and IGN and all the other no-name journalist sites that just make stuff up. I just imagine like a poor kid, like, you can only buy one console for Christmas. What console do you want? And he's like Googling, like, what games are on there? Then he finds a dumb article that lies and says Prime Trilogy's being remastered for the Nintendo Switch. And he's like, oh, I've always wanted to play that. So he gets it, and it's not even there. Well, one of the best Twitters is Saved You a Click, which is literally just that. It's him going through these clickbait articles and in like a single sentence explaining what the article is saying, or what, more specifically, what the article is lying about, or exaggerating. Like, I don't know a specific example, but like an article will say like sequel to this game is coming out. Or like sequel for this game announced. That's the clickbait headline, and then he'll just post he'll post like the actual reason of what it is. It'll just say like, they interviewed one guy who worked at the company who said a sequel was on the table. Like that, like that's a good example of like, they'd say, oh, sequels announced. No, it's just one developer saying, oh, we're open to the idea of making a sequel. And he'll do that. Not even like as a way to educate people, just as a way to like mock these companies. Which, it's great. I love that. I don't know what I'm doing down here. What is this? God, that super bomb is awesome. It's like a nuclear bomb going off. What's this? Oh, really? I could have just... Oh, I missed that. I'm the guy who missed secrets. That's the kind of guy I am in video games. Those space pirates do look cool. I don't get why, like, an ancient society would use, like, giant, cartoony, you know, gears. Man, I'm just angry now. I'm angry at... God, kids have it so... I see, like, people talking, specifically, like, 30-year-old millennials who are like, kids, you know, are grown up so easy. They don't have to live life as hard as we did. It's like, God, kids have such a hard life. I feel bad for them. You know, having to deal with, like, stuff on the internet. Like, I was a kid, you know, I'm literally 22. So I was a kid on the internet, like, we never had to deal with this stuff like this. We didn't have to deal with, you know, this bad clickbait. We didn't have to deal with clickbait, period, I don't think. I don't remember clickbait ever being part of my life. I mean, probably existed, for sure, but just the internet in general. So much garbage. YouTube, like, is now just television. It's not even fun. And then video games are way more expensive. You have free-to-play games that, you know, you need to constantly pay for microtransactions. Just, I feel bad for kids, man. Just let them... They need better stuff to play. That's what I'm saying. Like, which is why I think, like, just go easy on them. Oh, that's a good idea. Just mega bomb them. Oh, that killed 2 of them. God, those Metroids are scary. Or they're creepy, I should say. It's weird how they are the titular enemies of Metroid. When they're just kind of like these floating little jellyfish. Alright, so now I have an area to go to. Gotcha. Gotta go over there. Perfect. It's fascinating to me, like, why would you name a series after this little guy right here? Although the game does a really good job, especially Metroid Prime, because we've fought a ton of wildlife on this game, a ton of different aliens. And these Metroids seem very different to the local wildlife. There's something different about them. Something, you know, not quite right. Like, they don't fit into the ecosystem, and I love that. I love they seem very parasitic. How am I supposed to get across this? Am I even supposed to? I scanned one of these. I don't even know where to go. There's no way I can go across that. Am I supposed to just backtrack? Is that what I'm supposed to do? If I even can? I don't think I can. Yeah, look at that radiation level. I'm definitely not supposed to go across that, I don't think. I'm worried. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to stop, though. I should keep going, right? What did it say? Size increase of 400%. Okay, never. That's not helpful at all. I had to unlock these gates, so I had to do something for it. Oh, do I... There's like a crack there, maybe? Do I, like, drop the bridge or something? there stalactites or something? I feel like I need to be here, but I don't know why. Here, I'll do a super bomb. Oh, I have I never realized that. I have a limited amount. Okay, that's good to know. Can I even backtrack? I'm brand new to this game, guys. Don't... Or this part of the game, at least. So I'm not sure. I don't think I can go back that way, because I had to... Remember, I, like, fell down a ledge. Oh, God. Am I gonna have to test jumping into the radiation? Yeah, exactly. I could probably... Is that too high of a jump, though? It is. Alright. That was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. I shouldn't have done this. I regret everything. What's the point of opening this, then? Was there a point in opening this? There's a door on the other end. Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to try to backtrack. If I've... Hopefully that's where I'm... I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go, though. I think I was supposed to go there. I don't know. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, they're hunting me. I wish I didn't read that. That's actually kind of creepy. They're literally forming hunting parties. Just to get me. I don't like that. I really don't like that. At least these guys are dead. That... I remember in the ice part of the world. Okay, these guys spawned. So maybe that indicates I can be coming back here. I'm not sure. I know there's a lot of suits for this game that you can get as upgrades. I want to say I vaguely remember one of them being called like a Phazon suit, maybe. So I guess that's supposed to help me for the radiation. I hope. I'll find out either way. Yeah, okay. I guess I can jump back. Alright, I didn't notice that the first time. What's the point of that area, though? Even with a radiation suit, it didn't look like I could go anywhere. That ledge was too high to even jump. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Going back to remastered games for the Switch, I would want way more remastered games. Like, again, I feel like I missed out on the 3DS because they're, you know, they had a few they had a couple Legend of Zeldas that were remastered, and apparently they were very, very good. Wii U had Wind Waker, and I'm angry that Wind Waker has their remaster locked to the Wii U and not any other Nintendo console. Like, that's perfect for the Switch. Give us that. Instead, they gave us, you know, Skyward Sword. Great. Oh, God. This guy again. Okay. Oh, dude, I don't want to fight you. You don't want to fight me. That turret is a good... Okay, never mind. I don't want to fight you. It's hard to hit that turret. Alright. Oh, never mind. I just shot at him as he was... as he's doing that, I can kind of hit his turret. If he's facing the other way, I notice. There we go. I don't know if that's like a weak spot or something. I'm just hitting it just because I've, you know, I can. Because I have the precision of a mouse and keyboard. I can't imagine, because this game was remastered for the Wii, so you were supposed to use the Wiimote. I can't imagine playing this game with a friggin' Wiimote. So I can knock it off him without him dying. That's good to know. Oh god. There's not really any strategy to this guy, is there? There we go. Easily defeated. Alright. So I'm guessing this is supposed to be, you know, this is probably where we're supposed to go. Oh, he crawled out of that. Oh god, I just had the realization I'm going to come back here and I think I'm going to eventually fight both of these guys. Like, once I finally come back here, that one of those guys will be unlocked. Probably when I have, like, the unlocked Phazon suit. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. That's what I'd do if I were a game developer. Because it's very cool foreshadowing. These guys locked up. Like, oh, you're going to fight those guys later. But yeah, going back on the topic of... Oh, this area. Wait a minute. I can't go through here. What are you talking about, game? Oh, wait, I can. Because I have the, Oh, God. Oh, God, they're coming for me. How did I make it out of there? I should not have survived that. Oh, God. What? I was trying to switch to my thermal camera. Trying to scan these guys. They got me blocked in a corner. Come on. Oh, look, I'm trying to scan them, but it keeps locking me to the other cameras back there. Oh god, I think I just aggroed more guys. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, that's creepy. I love that. Look at that. Invisible. There's nothing there. Then you turn on your thermal. God, that's creepy. That's good. Oh, there's a guy right there. I love that. Little like game designer touches, you know, that you wouldn't even think of. I think the ice beam is way to go. Uh-oh, I aggroed that guy. I love that. Metroid could really, you know, they could really enforce more horror in their games. Metroid Prime, this game has a little bit of horror in it, but like not much. It's not even, I'd say it's like little brief moments that are kind of spooky or just creepy, but not like genuine horror. Metroid Dread doesn't even look like it's gonna have a horror atmosphere, and when it's literally called Dread, it's a bad name for a non-horror themed Metroid game. Okay, what was this? There was like 2 areas I can go to. There's like a down arrow. Oh god, and there's, oh, this area. Okay, there are so many areas that I'm now just forgetting, like blocked by this rubble that I can just revisit. So I used 1 power bomb. Am I gonna have to upgrade that? Oh god. Oh, that poor guy. Just seeing them shattered as ice. It's kind of sad. I could do with some health. Alright. But yeah, I'd love to see way more remastered games on the Switch. Definitely Wind Waker. It's a good one. Gosh, even just a classic like Zelda remaster of, you know, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Because I've heard great things about the 3DS port. I'd love to, you know, you could actually upgrade them since you're on slightly better hardware than just the DS, the 3DS. So I'd love, you know, a proper remaster of those games. It'd be nice if Nintendo cared about... Okay, so never mind. This room is just a dead end. Oh, wait, there's another ice door up there. I shouldn't even be down here. It'd be nice if Nintendo actually cared about their old games outside of just making money. Like, if they... Or even, like, outside of just making money, like... If they understood how much more money they can make by just constantly remaking them or making them available on modern systems. I think Nintendo hasn't figured out that games are digital at this point. Like, they're still in the mindset of games are physical, and so if we make them scarce or we limit their release, it'll add more value. When that, I guess it technically works. It works for Nintendo because they got away with it, you know, for the Mario game. Was the Mario 3D All-Stars or whatever it was. What is this? How am I supposed to get up here? Okay. Like that. I think people give Nintendo way too much leeway. Again, I'm not a Nintendo. I have a little nostalgia for Nintendo, but not the nostalgia that like a fat 30-year-old millennial who grew up with the SNES or NES has. To me, it's just... To me, they're any other video game company. And I have nostalgia for many video game companies. Not just Nintendo, so it's like, I don't give them any leeway. But a lot of people do, and Nintendo just gets away with it. Oh, Prime 4 is good. Its development has been restarted. So that doesn't give me hope. And there's apparently just chaos at Retro Studios. I think the problem is there's no way the Retro Studios that exists right now is the same company that existed when this game came out. Which means that it's obviously not going to be as good as Prime 1. It never will be. Might be good in like a different way, but it's never going to have the same feel. Just guessing, like, it's been, 20 years. I guarantee the same guys don't still work at Retro. I'm just guessing. So, ironically, earlier this week we played Turok Dinosaur Hunter, which was properly remastered for the PC. By the way, I didn't have to emulate that game. That game works perfectly fine on the PC. So take notes, Nintendo. I'm back up here. That's actually helpful because I needed to get out quickly. There's another area I missed. Should I go back? It's Phazon Mines West. Anyway, I was playing Turok, and I was talking about how the series kind of fell from grace. You had a few games that were pretty bad. Not bad, like some that were meddling, and they just kind of lost the soul of Turok. And the same thing kind of happened. You had Iguana Studios that made the original Turok. It was very good. And they made Turok 2, is also very good. Some people say it's better. I disagree. But I respect their opinions. And what you really had was... Actually, I'm going back down. There's still some areas I missed down there. You had a studio that probably changed over time. Where you had Iguana Studios, and then eventually people would move on to different companies. And we'll get into that in just a sec. They moved on to different companies, and Iguana became a different entity. As people came and left, they shifted. So by the end of the Turok franchise, the people making it weren't the same people who had made it at the first place, which is why, those later games, nobody remembers them. Where am I going? Oh, never mind. I'm way further down. What am I talking about? I was trying to get up all the way there. I should do that though. Either way. Might as well explore. I've all night to play this game, so I might as well backtrack a little. So, you know, I mentioned this funny story with this studio called Iguana. And they had the exact same thing happen to them. They had people leave, and by the time, you know, by their later Turok games that they made, it wasn't the same people making it. So you had a loss in quality, a loss in vision. People making it didn't have like the same sense of vision that the original creators did. So, and it's funny because Iguana, a lot of the developers, I mentioned those developers left Iguana, and the studio changed. The developers that left Iguana would later form Retro Studios and would start Metroid Prime, would make this. They're the ones who made this game. So even when Metroid... Oh god. So when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, it's not going to be the same Retro Studios. I think people need to realize that. Also, I just noticed how when I freeze them, they don't show up on thermal. That's such a nice little touch. I hope Prime 4 is good, but I'm not expecting it to be like anything. Like, I can't imagine it being, you know, anything other than like, it was a game. It'll probably be a video game. I can guess that. Alright, there's a lot of branching paths I can take. I can go up there, go back up, or I can go over here. There's an ice door that I don't know why I didn't go through. I think that area was blocked off by rubble. Also, I don't know how I get the super bombs. I think those are just ammo pickups, as far as I can tell. Alright, so I'm getting another hint. There we go, so... That's what I'm eventually going there. Also, there's still some pirates left alive that I have to slaughter. Oh, that's so creepy how they hang from the ceiling. I don't like that. I really don't like that. They're very bug-like, and I like that. Like, they look kind of like lizards, but they behave like bugs. I think it's really cool. I guess they look more like bugs. I don't know. I mean, Ridley's like a dragon, and he's a space pirate. That always confused me. Like, what is are they a species? Oh, never mind. This area. There must have been a reason why I wasn't here. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Uh-oh. Come on, door. Yeah, okay. I was right. There is rubble there. God, I'm getting a butt kicking right now. My health. Luckily, I have 5 whole containers of health. Even now, I find it kind of ridiculous just how much health you can get in this game. Alright, I'm just playing peekaboo with these guys. Classic FPS tactic. Probably not how Retro Studios envisioned this battle, but hey. I just want to clear out this room. I know it's a staple of the genre, but I'm really not a fan of respawning enemies. I know you need it, because otherwise the game would just be empty. I wish there was a better way to, like, the game would telegraph that. Instead of just, you leave a room, like, that room that I was just in, like this whole area. When I come back to that, if I head back right now, the enemies will have respawned. I'm pretty sure. I'd like for there to be maybe like a grace period or something. I kind of like how Breath of the... Oh, this is just a map. Okay. I kind of like how Breath of the Wild does it, where the enemies respawn like once... What is it? Once every week? Like on the Blood Moon? That's a neat idea, because like anyone who's ever played... So there is an area down there that I didn't get to. There's an area down there too. Okay, that was... So there's a whole area down there that I'm going to come back to. But yeah, anyone who's played Breath of the Wild knows just how like creepy it is when you're like wandering around at night and then all of a sudden like a blood moon happens. The sky turns red and the music gets all warped and creepy. It's just, it feels, or like kind of tense. Like you're not worried, but you can't help but feel worried. Yeah, what did I say? So I think that'd be cool to like... You'd clear out an area and then... once every now and then... New enemies would come in. And kind of how this game does it, I like the idea of as you get upgraded, so do the enemies. So you go through an area, you fight like, wildlife, like little bugs and critters and stuff. By the time you come back to it, when you're fully upgraded, now it's space pirates. And they've colonized that part of the map. I'd love that. I'd love for something unique like that. Although Nintendo's not going to do it. Let's be real. I'm worried that Prime 4 is just going to be Prime 3 again. Linear, somewhat linear, very story oriented, a lot of dialogue, which I don't need. You don't need in a Metroid game. I'm just worried it's gonna like... that it's just gonna be like just a generic... They're gonna turn it into like a generic FPS. Or they're going to other M it and ruin it. Make Samus talk, make her into like this wimpy character. This unlikable character too. I don't know how you mess up Samus. She's silent. She wears a very badass suit. And she's tough and scary. Like, how do you mess that up? Samus is cool because we want to be as cool as Samus. Like, we wish we had... Everyone wants the Metroid suit. That's what's cool about it. We project ourselves into Samus. That's why she's silent. She doesn't talk because we can get immersed into her helmet. Like, that's the whole point. Same thing with Doom Guy. Doom Guy or... I can clear that area out too. Oh, that was a good idea coming back here. Although all these enemies respawned. Oh no. No. No more Metroids, please. I'm gonna wait for him to shatter. This is a good strategy. I'll just flash freeze him. Hey, that worked out. Alright, so there must be... Clearly... Oh, there's another one. Okay. Like, yeah, imagine that. Like, you're walking through an area, you're backtracking, and it's empty. It's quiet. Like, you're on a space station. Or like a research facility or something. It's quiet, it's creepy, there's, it's all abandoned. And all of a sudden, you're backtracking through an area that you cleared out an hour ago. All of a sudden, as you're approaching a part of that area, you get like a little update on your visor that says they've detected like a Metroid. Swarm of Metroids coming in this area. Like, be on your guard when you get near here. All of a sudden, that's creepy. All of a sudden, you're like on edge right now. I think that would work. Instead of just blindly respawning enemies, add like a little bit of I don't want to fall down because I'll have to climb all the way back up. Um, I like a little bit of terror to it, to the way the enemies respawn. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's dead by now. What? You really survived that, huh? And now he's coming. Also, this makes me sound like such a zoomer. Playing this, seeing the radiation effects in this game, like those black purple dots, it reminds me of the those enemies from Smash Bros. Brawl, like the fake enemies that they came up for that game single player. Subspace Emissary was it called? Oh, that was funny. Because honestly, they probably got it from this game. But I just, such a zoomer, I'm just like, oh, it's from Smash Bros. All right, where is? Okay, so it's on the other side. So one more turn. So I have to okay, so I can go down a level, right? Yeah. I gotta rotate it to the right area. But yeah, like telegraphing how enemies would respawn. I think that'd be a cool idea. I think it'd be creepy for like, that'd be good for a horror game. I had an idea, and I was replaying Fear like a few years ago, and there's a section where you're in a room, you're in like a security room with a bunch of security cameras, and you see a bunch of enemies storming down the hallway coming to get you. And that is just like, as a concept, that's such a creepy, like, but also like tense moment. And it kind of made me wonder, like, about a video game where you have to prepare, you know, for enemies trying to storm you or trying to come after you. A little different in Fear because they're like soldiers, so that's the whole point, is like they travel in squads. But like a game where you have to hold out at like a, you know, like a house or a building or something. You have security cameras everywhere and you can see them get closer. You're like, shit, I have to come up with a strategy. I think that would work for like a horror game. Like a home invasion type deal. You're like sneaking around. Oh, guys. Oh, tell me. This better be what I think it is. That better fucking be what I think it is. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, Z to lock onto a grapple point and activate the grapple beam. Alright, I forget what button Z is bound to. I don't quite remember. Also, an enemy spawned outside my door. I can see on the radar. Few enemies, actually. Luckily, I can flash freeze these guys. Also, I just remembered how this game is. Some of the enemies are basically color coded, where you have to use the right beam depending on their color. I remember a review. G-Man Lives, if you guys know who he is. He's what introduced me to Prime Hack. Like, from him, that's how I found out you could actually emulate this on PC with mouse and keyboard. And he talked about how he's colorblind, so it became like a living hell for him to okay, so I just hold shift. There we go. Oh, that's not too bad. But he talked about how it was like a living hell for him because he constantly like didn't know what color he was seeing. Oh, that was funny. But also, like, God, that must be annoying. Colorblind. I can't imagine being colorblind. I couldn't imagine being colorblind after having seen color. Like, that would be my nightmare. Oh, I'll never see the color green again. I don't know. I probably shouldn't talk. It probably isn't something I should talk about on stream. Like, God, I would hate being a colorblind person. Although I imagine colorblind people, like, you don't even know anything different. They have glasses that apparently can fix that. Like, when are we gonna be at the point where we can just fix that, like, medically? I'm curious. I do want. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm curious to know, like, what exactly causes that. It'd be neat. That'd be cool to know. Like, is it like is it with your eyes? Is it with, like, the rods and cones? Like, a problem with that, or is it a problem with your brain? Like, you know, your brain was wired differently, and now you can't process those colors. I'd want to know. Oh God, why am I back out here? I should have just gone back. I should have just gone back the other way, not through that elevator. Um, I really don't need to be here. Should I backtrack? Would that be worth it, you guys? Nah, I might as well go through with it. I might as well keep going. Train controls now activated. They better not be damaging me as this cutscene's happening. I better not be losing like, taking damage right now. Nope, I wasn't. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have left the crane there. And I could have grapple hooked across. I remember, if you guys remember the game No Man's Sky, when that game launched, there was a funny review someone made about it where they spawned on a planet, and when you spawn, you're stuck in, like, this slow cutscene where the camera pans around, like in a 360. Just so you're given, like, the lay of the land. Like, this is the planet you're on, and it's slow and methodical, and it's meant to be, like, whimsical. But for whatever reason, when he landed on one planet, there was, like, a sentry drone just shooting at him throughout the entire cutscene. And by the time the cutscene ended, he had died. And he said, like, I put down the controller and I never played that game again. I think about that to this day, of just the oversight in game design. Because it's easy to make. Something that simple, easy to look over. Is this just going to take me back to the underwater frigate? Am I still stuck there? No, never mind. I guess I am. I guess I found my way out of there. I now have a grapple hook. I don't even know what places to visit. Yeah, like these black purple balls, like, this is just like Subspace Emissary. I'm not even a Nintendo fan, I recognize that. Look at that. Samus was the coolest character in that, in all those cutscenes where she rescues Pikachu. Like, that was awesome. And she had the fight, like, her evil suit clones. She got to put her suit back on. It wasn't the Prime suit though. I'm glad that they have swapped her main look for the Prime series. Just because this is a better looking suit. And I think it's the suit that, like, most people know her from. Oh god. Yeah, I'm surprised at how much I've used lock-on. Like, I would expect playing mouse and keyboard for it to not be a thing. Like, I can aim with my mouse. But it's weird just how reliant on it I am. Is it genuinely... God. Like, I can't imagine playing this game without it. Which is annoying because sometimes it just doesn't work. It's a very finicky mechanic. Like, I know why they implemented it. It was to make up for the fact that The controls in this game are garbage as is. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to unlock that with just the super bomb? Or would I have been able to unlock that with any other weapon? I don't know. Nice. Oh. Nice try, game. What is that? What is this? X-ray visor. Okay, so this is... So there are some, additional data downloaded. How do I access that now that I just realized? X3, okay. I don't know what the purpose of this is. It's creepy. I don't like the way this looks, I gotta say. Oh, this is really creepy. So some areas I guess I can search through now. Why is there like an endless supply of snails? Rampant weakness due to severe water saturation. Am I gonna have to use my, Oh! I get it. I get it. Those snails are for farming. You're supposed to farm, super bombs. Or mega bombs. Or I've already forgotten what they're called. So little I'm paying attention, you guys. Man, we're getting upgraded. What is this? What is this little symbol? Look how far we're progressing. This is pretty good. Are there other symbols in the water, or is that the only one? I don't know what the purpose of that is. Nope, wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, look at that. So, okay, so that's like a bridge into... I'm guessing there's something... Is that like a glyph, or what is that? I forget what that is. I love the fish. I love... Look at this. Look how low poly they are. Aw, that's adorable. That's adorable. Man, this... I was gonna say, like... Some of the areas in this game haven't aged too well, but, like... There's a few of them that are just... Like, this is timeless right here. Like, this doesn't feel... Doesn't feel like a 20-year-old game. Doesn't... I know it was somewhat remastered for the Wii. I don't think that much. I think it was just... You know... Made to fit widescreen. And then upped resolution-wise just a little. But man, this is... Guys, this is cool. Yeah, Chozo Artifact. So I'm supposed to collect these. I don't think I have. 7th of 12. Okay, that's my logbook. Oh, that's how I enter. Okay. Visors. X-ray visor. X-ray visor can reveal invisible items, areas, and enemies. Robotic enemies jam the X-ray visor's frequencies. Eliminate them to restore the visor. So was that enemy supposed to be invisible that we encountered back there? Oh, I got a silver. I don't know what that meant. There we go. Oh, another freeze. I haven't saved in a while. Now I'm just realizing this. I'm tempted to save right now. Like, you know, sheets-wise. Since I'm emulating this, but... I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for, I'll be honest. Like, using X-ray, like, I can see invisible items, but I don't know what that means. There's an area back here, right? This is like ghost vision. This is like phasmophobia. This is what the vision in that looked like when you were dead. Oh. I should have muted myself when I coughed. But I was about to say, Phasmophobia, that would be a fun game to play with some other VTubers. I should ask around. Ask on the Coven Discord. Which, if you don't know, that's Cass's, Cass the Wizard. That's her Discord group that we all chat in. And it's public, like, you can join if you want to play games with us. So I'd be curious to check with, I'll check with them and see, like, maybe we can do a Phasmophobia night, because that would be fun. Honestly. Phasmophobia, that's a game that you really can't play solo, which is why I'd want to bring a group in. You're not supposed to play it solo. Oh, what is this? Oh, no. They're conveniently invisible. Alright. I already have forgotten what the key is. There it is. I don't know what weapon I should be using. They're like phasing through my Am I doing damage to them? Oh, I guess not. Also, it got really dark. I suppose just use the regular beam. Because that looks like it's hitting them. Like, I'm hitting that guy clearly right there. Yeah, I don't think, like, any other weapons are... There we go, that's clearly hitting him. That killed him, okay. Perfect. I just gotta use the... I don't even know what the... What is this? Just the power beam. Okay, I forgot the name of it. I don't like how... This is really hard to fight in, because you have a very low... LOD. So you have that dark fog in the background. Oh, hello, fairy type. I'm playing, I'm hunting ghosts in Metroid. How you doing, fairy type? How's your Friday night? I'm guessing you're reading up on more Christian lore, since that's what you like the most. We're just destroying all these ancient Chozo artifacts. Oh, you tired, fairy type? It's funny, there's a little delay in chat, so I can't ever tell. Like, you're catching up on what I'm saying. All I know, fairy type, is that whenever you enter the chat, we end up talking about Christian. Not pointing any fingers. I'm just letting you know. Oh god, fairy type, you just made me come to the realization that there's almost definitely like a couple out there who is met through like the Christian wiki. Like, there's almost definitely a relationship out there that exists because they both parties were interested in Christian. And I just came to that realization. It only happened once. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? Was it the ruins, right? Well, now there's way more areas that I can access. Now they have the grapple hook. can probably... Yeah, okay, I can go to the magma pool. That's definitely one area I can go to. I just have to figure out how to get there. Alright, I'll focus on getting out of here first. I could go down. Ignore those guys, just go down. Wait. Okay, not through the ice door, through underwater door? Yeah, okay. Oh god, am I gonna have to go all the way through the, Oh, am I gonna have to go through the sunken ship, aren't I? Oh, never mind, there's a... Wait, what am I talking about? There's an elevator up there. I dropped down here for no reason. That's Phazon Mines. That is to the Chozo Ruins. Okay. I wonder if anyone's gotten married from Christian. I'm sure people from Kiwi Farms have hooked up. You'd have to, right? It's just a numbers game. So now I'm wondering. There's gotta be someone out there, right? Someone who met like their wife or husband because they visited the Christian forums. That's not what I'm thinking about. Chozo Ruins. There's an area I'm supposed to be going to. It was marked as a hint. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember where it is. There's a question mark, but now it got rid of it, it looked like. It was with I think it was this area, like Arboretum, I want to say. Like somewhere around here. Right? Or maybe like here, I think. Maybe the furnace, right? I don't know. I really am lost. But this is the game. Is backtracking through an area you've walked through 50 times. I don't mind the Metroidvania formula. But I do want to see more innovation in it. I want to see more people like experiment with how monotonous it can be done. I need to save. I just realized I haven't had a safe spot in a long time. Oh god, now I have to go all the way back up there. In other news, they announced a new Quake game. I wanted to talk about that earlier, and I just kind of forgot. I'm actually kind of excited. I don't think we've seen any footage of it. I know QuakeCon is still going on, so have they shown anything today? If so, I haven't heard anything about it. They updated the original Quake yesterday. They did a remaster of it. I mean, it's barely a remaster. They added some graphical changes. Mostly that they added new content, like new levels. But I hope we get to see like a new Quake game soon. I was disappointed when they made Quake Champions because I didn't want like a multiplayer. Oh god, I didn't want a multiplayer only Quake game. I'm weird. I actually kind of like the Quake single player. Or like I have fond memories of it. Like that just dark, moody level design. Quake is a hard game to like. It's a hard game to get into. And it worries me that it's the Wolfenstein devs who are making it, because like New Colossus was just awful. And I want them to do the same thing they did to Wolfenstein to Quake. Honestly, they should have just let the main id guys make Quake. They made Doom and Doom Eternal. Those are really good games. Let them do Quake. Give Quake some love. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering of I kind of want to do like a Quake stream at some point. I love Quake 1. Has like a little single player to it that I really enjoy. I think I'm the only person who has that much enjoyment of that game. Everyone, they have fond memories of Doom. But by the time you get to Quake, everyone kind of just remembers it for the multiplayer and nothing else. That anime, I always love that animation. It's so dumb and derpy. It's actually convenient that we took this route. Because I was thinking of having to backtrack all the way back here. It's like I've played this. I guess this is what, this is the third stream session we've played this, so it's like, I guess I've had about 7 hours in this game. And probably like 6 hours from a previous play session. Like, even still, I don't have a good layout of this map. Like, I'm still just kind of lost in it. And now that I'm, okay, so there's a bunch of ice doors that I never unlocked first time. I'm worried I'm going to go back to that room and all those ghosts will have respawned. Alright, so this is just a simpler route. Okay. Ah, alright, I'm just bypassing them. We're not dealing with those guys again. Again, they need to do something with the respawning enemies. Especially these fucking invisible ghost enemies. I will not stand for this. Honestly, what would be kind of cool, and it goes against the Metroidvania formula, but having like roving bands of enemies, like moving across the map from room to room would be a cool gimmick. It'd be creepy, like as you're moving through an area, you notice there's like a band of space pirates like coming to get you, but they know you're within like a general vicinity. So you have to constantly be on the move. That would be cool. How do I get up there? How do I get onto that? Can I just... No, there's no way I can get up there. Can I? What if I do a one of these? Oh, what? I was expecting to like jump up in the air. I was expecting the whole ground to collapse. Oh god, he just... Okay, so am I gonna have to like, pay these guys some... Okay, am I gonna have to worry about not hitting these guys? Are they gonna just knock me off every time I hit them? messing up with my... Alright, I really... the distance is so far, it's really hard to see. Alright. Oh god, this is tense. Okay, so I have to land... Oh, what? I can't... I want to kill this guy. Can I kill this guy? I can, okay. So I have a defense. Perfect. This is actually kind of tense. Because it's keyboard controls, which was clearly meant for analog. Like this was clearly meant for an analog stick, not like binary keyboard controls. Also, there was no depth perception for that. Like I couldn't tell if I was over it or not. That pisses me off. It's not my fault. I can't kill those guys from the ground, because obviously the game will account for that. Oh, the player's gonna try to shoot him? Well, nothing's gonna happen. Why am I glowing? What's going on there? There's a lot of weird things in this game that I don't quite understand. Alright. So yeah, they give a shadow for there. Luckily I killed both of those guys. Oh, really? It's hard to explain what the controls are like, because I'm playing with a keyboard. And so like the camera locks in place. Like it's hard to see, but it locks you in place, but it changes the axis of your movement slightly. Like it's never the same. Like it's never consistent. I'm really not doing good at this. So it's okay when you're locked on rails because there's only two directions you can move. But like here, this area. So I go left, I literally go left on the screen. Which you'll notice is bad because the bridge is at like an angle. So I go left, but I'll just fall off the edge. So I have to like hit up as well. It's really like confusing. So there's a shadow there, but then there's no shadow here. And I can't tell. I don't know about you, but I cannot tell. Okay, so now I gotta be super duper duper careful, because otherwise I'm gonna have to redo this whole part again. Alright. I'm just killing these guys on the way, because I know I'm gonna have to deal with them later if I fall. Alright, perfect. Oh, this is super tense. Was that just for a missile expansion? Really? 5 more missiles? Was that the entire point of that area? Wow. Alright, that was not worth it. That was not worth the stress and emotional damage that cost me. Alright, this map looks cleared out. I don't think I'm ever coming back here. Oh, there is that one other secret, though. I need to unlock a new beam type to get to. So I guess I will be coming back there. I don't even know where to go. Okay, so I'm going over here. That's the only place I think I'm going so far. Like this area right here. I don't know anywhere else. I want to say there was a secret here. I don't remember. Either way, I'm going to unlock the secret areas that I missed. It looks like I only have one, though. which is here. And here. Oh, okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. I think. Right? Tower of Light, maybe? I don't know. I don't think... I honestly don't think so. As I'm playing this, I'm wondering... They could probably pull this off on the Switch, right? This is a GameCube game. Like, they could easily make this work on the Switch. I'm just thinking, like, if they remastered it. Which, as we talked about at the beginning of the stream, they're probably never going to. Everyone who says they are is just making up clickbait. I mean, it would make sense for them to do, to like remaster the games for Prime 4. But that's under the assumption that Prime 4 is still not vaporware. Which I'm only like 70% sure that Prime 4 is ever going to see the light of day. That game has been in development hell since what, like 2014? Like, that was going to be a Wii U game. Like, we haven't... It's been, what, since 2014? Been 7 years. Geez, 7 years. We haven't seen anything from that game. All we've seen is a half-assed, like a put-together logo that was clearly, like, whipped up for the presentation. So who knows where it is, like, development-wise. If it's ever going to see the light of day, it probably won't. I don't think Nintendo really cares about their Prime franchise. Or even Metroid in general. It's really like... It's a secondary franchise to them. Like, it's like Kirby. You know? Like, it's a series that... It's not a big hitter. So they don't really, you know, give a shit about. Like, they'll release a game now and then. Just part of, like, brand recognition. But they're never gonna... They're never going to treat it like a major... they're never going to treat it like a major IP. I mean, I kind of get why. Like, it's not a system seller. This game that we're playing, Prime 1, this is the best-selling Metroid game ever. And I want to say it only sold like a couple million. Like 2 point something million. Of course, it's unfair to compare the numbers. Because this game was a GameCube game. And GameCube was famously the worst selling Nintendo console. Although is it still the worst selling, like compared to the Wii U? But yeah, like it had a tiny, tiny market to get. Barely anyone played it. Oh, that grappling hook. It's bizarre, like, you always, you know, you see Metroid up there, like, alongside other Nintendo properties, but they're not really the same. It's really like it's a tiny, you know, IP compared to the rest of them. Like, it's not even comparable. And, like, I know, like, the popularity of a game doesn't dictate how good it is, of course. But it is weird to think just how unpopular Metroid is relative to other Nintendo brands. Oh god, so I'm supposed to get up there. I hope Prime 4 is good, if it does come out, but I talked about earlier, probably not going to happen. It's a different developer. I heard a countdown timer. I had no idea what that was all about. It freaked me out. Just another energy tank. I got 2 of them. So look at how much health I have now. All those little boxes next to 99. Like that's... It's like each one of those is a full life. I'm basically invincible at this point. Come on. The morph ball controls do not translate so well to PC, you gotta say. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't mean that. I'm trying to get the other one. There we go. Unlock something. I don't know why an ancient bird species would design a temple like this. Like what? I don't get what purpose this serves. Oh god. What? Or like why they would put like a masher and like a pinball system. I do like that lighting though. I'm noticing just like the way the dynamic lighting is. Like this is incredible for a... I think this is a 2001 game. So it is genuinely incredible how this game holds up. And this is taking me out to that outdoor area. Yep, here I am. Oh, I can go over there now. Oh, that is cool. More missiles. Now 65. I don't think I have enough for that temple. I think I need like 80 for those. For the Tower of Light. I can see. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I could do with a good hint right now, game. You're not giving it to me. Might as well go to the tower. I think I need more missile expansions. I think that's my problem. I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough. I most certainly don't have enough missiles. Oh god. Now there's ghosts in here. Oh, I have X-ray vision. I've been using them to fight the ghosts, but I've never been using them like for random rooms. Okay, so as I'm in the middle of a fight, I'm literally being told that I now have a hint. Thanks, game. Good timing. So this area I now need to get to. Let's get through this first game. The X-ray is supposed to apparently detect invisible items, but I've yet to... I was about to say, I've yet to see one. I've yet to see an invisible item. I've yet to find one. I don't know, like, I don't know what the game means by that. Like, literally just invisible items. I'm just gonna leave this on in some areas. It's gonna be ugly to look at. I don't like the way this looks. This area is weird. So we have... Let me see. We have... 1, 2, 3. So 12. Wait. No, let's do this math right. So we have So it takes 5 missiles, I think, to break one of these. All right. Does it take a super missile? Let's test. Okay. Takes 1 super missile. You need... Oh, you need 20 of them for each level. 5 times 4. We can do the math. 5 times 4 is 20. And it looks like there's 3 levels. I might have enough. 3 levels times 20. Let's test. So I did this before on my other playthrough, but I guess I'll show off what this room actually is. So you have to like break each pillar. And the tower crumbles and it kind of slides down. So the problem is, once I leave this room, everything resets. So you need to have enough missiles for this specific room at the time. Also, those guys I don't think can be killed by conventional weaponry. So I gotta... I think I can only kill them with missiles. But I can't, because I need to save my missiles. Do I have enough? I might. And then 1 more layer, right? Oh, that's awesome. Did I have enough? I thought I needed like 80 or something. I thought there was 4 layers of this. I guess I was wrong. Missiles low. Okay, don't worry. I have enough. I have plenty. Oh, they block it. Okay, this is my last shot. Oh, that was genuinely tense. Now I have no missiles, so if I need them, you know, SOL. It's even up here. Oh, this is a new beam. I'm guessing Wave Buster. I don't even know what this is. Uses missiles while active. Using the wave beam. Okay, so it's like a super missile. Continuous charge, then press for fire. Okay. I want to read more because I have no idea what that does. It doesn't even say. Nope. I instinctively press. Oh, what? Did I accidentally quit out of the emulator? I think I did. Oh shit. I didn't even save, did I? Oh, it said yes or no, and I tried to quick. I just reset my progress. I think I didn't save. I didn't save in a long time. All right, let's see where we're at. It's instinctive to hit escape. This is like the 2nd time I've done this. All right. Oh fuck. Let's see how far I am. I can't restore this save state. We have to do this manually. Again, another problem with emulation is you can't do that. You can't just quit out. I can't press exit on accident. It might have saved my progress, like checkpoint wise. Is there checkpoints in this game? I don't think there is. Oh, there isn't. Oh no. I have to do that whole thing over again. I have to literally do that whole thing over again. Fuck! Alright, we have to do this over again. Now, okay. Started with Strife, my very first debut stream. Now we're doing it with Metroid. How many times am I gonna fall for not saving and exiting the game on accident? Or having to reset, redo a huge piece of game data. I'm just running past all these guys. We're speedrunning this. Like, this isn't a game anymore. This is real life. I was even thinking, too, I was wondering if I should risk traveling through an area just to get to a save station. But I didn't think it would be necessary. I was thinking, like, should I just risk walking down this long hallway just to save? I probably don't need it. Oh, this area again. Okay. I have to deal with these fuckers. The game becomes really monotonous when you're repeating it. Not through backtracking, but through your own failure. And it is my fault. But I think that's what... And I'm switching to the wrong visor. I think that's what makes me more angry. Is like, this is all my fault. Because I accidentally pressed escape. God, these guys take way too much damage. How much damage this guy's taking? I'm just firing into him. This lock-on is insane, too. Now I'm grumpy, because I have to replay this part of the game. I'm like a little kid. Alright. Okay, I don't want that. I want the other one. I want to get the energy expansion. Yeah, this like the exact same thing happened with Strife. Where I didn't quick save, or I didn't save and I missed a huge chunk of the game and I had to replay the entire thing. I don't want to talk about that day. That was an awkward start to a stream. But I should know better by now. But I was insistent of like never saving with the emulator. Like I want to play this game, you know, I am emulating this game, but I want to play it legit. And this is what I have to deal with. I don't want to use cheats to get through this game. And I do consider like save stating to be absolutely cheating through emulation. I mean, of course it is. You're quick saving when the developers didn't intend for you to do that. You're making the game easier through a tool that the developer didn't intend for. Alright, I should save. This is what I meant. I was wondering if I should trek down this hallway just to save, and now I guarantee there's going to be ghosts that spawn. After these bugs, which I'm just going to run past, because I'll regain my energy anyways. Well, that actually took a lot out of me. Wait a minute. I just went through this area again, on accident. Alright, never mind. I might as well just progress through it. Do exactly what I did. Can I just run past these guys? I guess I have to kill them, because otherwise they're going to do a ton of damage to me. It's actually kind of sad, like, knowing that at the end of this isn't really that good of a reward. It's just, like, a weapon upgrade. Which, I mean, it's probably good to have, but who knows if I'll ever need it. I don't know why the ceiling's like crumbling. Was that always like that? Like why is look at that, like it's showing, like is this room just gonna start collapsing? Alright. So I gotta be careful with this area because I went through this like blind the first time. Like I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I shouldn't be shooting at those guys. I should have saved before I did this. Who am I kidding? Alright, I gotta be very careful. Oh god, there's those like mines down there. What is that? What are they doing? Can I kill those? Can I even kill them? This doesn't look like I can. I doubt it'd be doubtful if I could kill them. I have to like shoot around them. Okay, so this is what I got earlier. Yep. I guess I might as well just start talking about like other gaming news. I've saw the new Call of Duty trailer, and it's despicable how many gaming media sites are falling for Activision trying to like distract everybody. They released a teaser for that game, like, what was it, a week ago? Like, it wasn't that long ago. And the teaser is one of the cheapest looking like trailers for it. Like you can tell it's kind of, I think it's shot in live action, but it's shot on like these really tiny like sets. Like at one point, like the camera's panning over like this. It's supposed to be like a battleground, like World War II battleground, but it's just a forest that someone added a few props to. And I think they legitimately whipped it up just to distract people from all the, horrible lawsuit and allegation stuff going on. And it actually worked. They've actually distracted people. And it's despicable how, many gaming sites are in on it. Of like, yeah, we'll keep promoting this like nothing happened. Okay, so now I have an artifact. Another one. Fifth of 12. I don't even know how many I have at this point. Oh wait, I can just see. It's not a lot. I think I have 3. Okay, it's nothing. I almost just pressed escape again to exit out. Okay. Secret items. Secret items. I don't know what that means. Invisible items. I don't know if I should have that on at all times or if I should just save that for specific rooms. I mean, I guarantee when I go through here, the ghosts are going to spawn again. Yep. You can tell because it gets dark. I'm just going to run through it. I don't need to worry about those guys. So now I have to get down to Magmore Caverns. Alright, so this is Magmore Caverns North. So I kind of want to see, is there a save point anywhere there? Yeah, there is. Okay, that's a pretty good path to take. These guys are actually pretty good to farm, like ammo off of. That other room I like totally depleted on missiles. But yeah, it's despicable seeing how many people are falling for Activision. Like they're like jangling the keys in front of everybody. Like, oh, don't pay attention to this, not that other thing that you guys were angry at us like 2 days ago. And it's worked. People have stopped talking about it. And you now have people who are like, "Ooh, the new Call of Duty's coming out." And of course, the new game looks awful. I love World War II. I love World War II history, and just the way they've like, the way that game looks. It just looks so bad. It looks boring and generic. I think that's not necessarily bad, but like, not good. What's this? Why haven't I gone through there? Why can't I get up through that door? I'm gonna try to go through that door on the other side, see what's there. Actually, wait. Should I just explore this area, see if I can find anything? I feel like this is useless. I feel like I'm not using this the way I should be. Also, I hate how turning that on disables the map. So I literally can't see like what's ahead of me. But yeah, like I think it's called Call of Duty Vanguard. It doesn't look good. I mean, it looks like a generic World War II game made by people who don't like World War II. Same thing as Call of Duty World War II. Same thing as like Battlefield 5. Like, you have all these World War II mainstream games that clearly don't want anything to do with World War II. It's sad. Like, I like history. Like, I want some good historical games, and developers are just not delivering. Honestly, they should just make like a proper sequel to the Call of Duty, um, to the original like World War II Call of Duty games. I would love that. That's a game I'm actually planning to play on stream. Call of Duty 2. Cause I genuinely think that's like the good Call of Duty. Like that's like one of the last genuinely good games. Because it's a franchise that's hard to critique. Especially now with Activision. But Call of Duty 2, I think that's genuinely like one of their better games. And I just like World War II. Like, I played that game. I played through, on Steam they have, I think it's called War Chest, maybe? The bundle, it's Call of Duty 1, the expansion to COD 1, and then COD 2. And it's all the World War II games that are available on PC. Call of Duty 3 was a World War II game, but it's only on consoles. But there was like a time when I just binged through those 3 games. And I think at the time I was also taking like a World Wars history class. And it was awesome. It was like so awesome just, getting immersed in that time period. Alright, I'm gonna go explore what's down this way. I'm gonna turn on my ghost visor. What? I don't even remember what's over here. Like, why didn't I go through that door? Oh, this area. Okay. Now I remember. So, how do I break? Do I have to use the, I do. Okay. So that does something. So that unlocks that part. That unlocks that part. I don't even know how I'd get up there. Yeah, there's like, I highly doubt. Would I super bomb that? I think I figured out that I can't do that. No. This looks like something I need a ramp for. I'm not quite sure how to get to it. And then this door just leads out to the open. Oh, I got like stuck in the wall in the geometry. There we go. Oh, please, can I cheese this? Can I break this? Can I hack this? I'm so close. Look at that. Oh, I think I can do this. I'm not supposed to do this. Metroid Prime Puritans are like probably angry at me right now. Oh, I can't. I can hold myself up there, but not when I transform. How do I... I want to know how I get up there. How do I get up there? Is there like a ability I can get later on that makes me jump higher? Oh, wait a minute. Can I... Isn't there a jump that I have? Wait a minute. I might... There is! It's alt. I was gonna say, I kept bomb jumping, thinking that was the only way to do it. I can jump with alt. I totally forgot. But does that... Is there anything for me to actually get up there, though? That's the thing. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. It's just more missiles, though. It's not even that good. Yeah, I'll take that. Missile expansion. Perfect. Look at that. Who is a genius? I'll walk past you fellas. We don't need to bother each other. Yeah, why was this door sealed on the outside? Look at that. Like, I can't go through the other way. So I have to... Oh, great. So I have to walk all the way through again. That was a dumb idea. So I got a few more missiles out of it. So I can now do like a wave beam charge. Oh, what? That is weird. So I think that's for locking onto an enemy. Okay, I'm going to try that. When I inevitably encounter one of those ghost enemies. Alright, I'm going to... Should I save again? I might as well. But yeah, like Call of Duty 2, like I think that's probably the only Call of Duty. Call of Duty 1 and 2 I think are the only two I can think of that I genuinely think are like good games. Because the rest are like pretty like generic. I have nostalgia for them, like the single players. But like I wouldn't call them good. But yeah, Call of Duty 2 holds up pretty well. I've actually been playing it recently. So I'd love to stream it sometime. It's a good World War II game. Like, I got into the habit of watching Band of Brothers again. And it was like, I needed that, like, specifically that Western theater World War II, you know, occupied France itch. And Call of Duty 2 was that. So, just, they need to make another Call of Duty like that. Like, if you want to go back to World War II, make that. Don't make, you know, this weird, like, hero shooter that all the characters look like anime characters. Like, they don't look like World War II soldiers. Just awful. Alright, is there anything left on this map that is yet to be explored? It doesn't look like it. Alright, we're going down to the caverns. I mentioned Quake earlier. I might do a Quake stream too. I'd love to play Quake. I think, did I mention that already? I think I wanting to do a Quake stream. Maybe do some Quake multiplayer. I'll see. I know Valiant's a Halo fan. I don't know if he's a Quake fan, but we can see. That'd be fun to do like Quake deathmatch. Perfect. Is my... I was gonna say, my screen was like stuck on that humid overlay for a little too long. I think I'm progressing far enough into the game where I'm pretty sure glitches are gonna start happening because of the way it's emulated. Where do I even have to go? Oh, I have to go. Oh, that's a long distance. I didn't realize it'd be that far of a distance. Well, I gotta start from somewhere. I'm looking for secrets, and I haven't found any so far. Looking for invisible secrets. Can bypass that whole area. Oh, what? The mine got my way. It is neat how backtracking through these areas it's a lot quicker now that you have like plenty of upgrades just to get through it. Oh wait, I'm gonna use my look at that. Oh, that's awesome. It's like a lasso, like a laser lasso. No, it's like a proton pack from Ghostbusters. That's what it's like. Oh. It's weird to imagine that this game is not supposed to be played with keyboard and mouse. Like, either a Wiimote and a nunchuck or a GameCube controller, but without the ability to look up or down. Like, it's bizarre to me, like, that's how this game was originally played. And is still played. I can't imagine playing it any other way. I mentioned before, like, I do wish I had grown up with some of these games. But on the other hand, like, being able to emulate this and play with keyboard and mouse at, like, HD, like, this is genuinely, like, the best way to play this game, I think. Like, I've thought that with, like, games and movies, like, in just media in general. You can always say, you know, I wish I had... It'd be nice to, like, have experienced it at the time. But at the same time, right now is, like, the best time to experience it. Just with the amount of, you know, resources available. Like, just to own games. Like, with Steam, you can own, you know, thousands of games. Games that are, you know, both new, but also, like, ancient. Like, you can buy 80s DOS games on Steam. That's insane to me. That's awesome. What's the point of the grappling hook here when you can just jump across? Oh, that was the wrong button. I don't know why I pressed F. It keeps locking me onto that. Look at that. I'm trying to lock onto him. Would I be able to try to get up there? Oh, I was already up there. Never mind. I'm able to... I'm using Morph Ball. I'm able to get up there. I don't think there was anything up there. I kind of want to check it out. But a part of me just wants to keep on going. Like, not stop for anything. Also, I just realized I haven't been using my X-ray. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. So, I guess I'll find out eventually. Keep burning myself. I'm really not good at Metroid, is what this stream series should be. You know, that's what the title should be. Andy isn't good at a Metroid game. I'm good at FPSs. I'm just not that good at Castle Metroidvania. Alright, so this is like the room is that way. We're pretty close. Well, I'm actually starting to get tired. I thought I'd be able to stay up super late tonight, but it's my eyelids are already starting to feel heavy. I can keep on going. I don't know if I want to talk about this because it is kind of private, but a couple weeks ago I've been commissioning some artists to do some art of my my model, my live 2D model that Mimi made. And if you don't know who Mimi is, she is my model artist and rigger. I highly recommend to check her out. I have her linked in my Twitter bio. But yeah, I want to get some nice like professional art done of it. So I've been working with a few artists for that, and I'm starting to get some sketches back. And like it's so crazy to me. Like this guy started off as just an idea in my head, and now like he's real. Like he has a full live 2D model, and I'm getting some professional art done of him. Like it's awesome. Alright, so there's a grappling hook over there. Oh, I see. So I can just grapple up onto these platforms. Yeah, I can't already. The artist Vivi. She did some art from my model. She did like a bust of my character model's face. I retweeted her. I retweeted that on my Twitter. Oh shit! Why that jump wasn't good enough? God, that lava makes you feel really bad. But yeah, I retweeted her art, but there's plenty more to come from other people. How am I supposed to jump there? Because I can't. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to. I know, okay, I know that's a grapple hook spot game. You don't have to tell me. Where? Oh, okay. I realize what I have to do. Oh, the music changed. I like that. Oh, so I can like... That's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. It's like a corkscrew. But yeah, I can't... You know, even... I've commissioned a few artists now. Like, even, you know, a while from now, I'm still gonna like keep doing it. Like, with new outfits and new poses and stuff. It's exciting. It is exciting to have like all this professional art made of like a character I created. It's not technically an OC, it's just, you know, it's a live 2D model, but it's close enough. It's fun. Mostly because for the longest time I haven't really had that much like professional art to use for my Twitch. But now I'm getting plenty. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? This looks like a nightmare. It's a good thing I can jump now. At Discovery. Oh god, so if I fall, I'm falling into lava here. I don't know what the game wants from me. So I sometimes have to use the bomb jump. Because like there I wasn't able to jump regularly. Also I can't transform back, so that's fun. Although here that wasn't too bad actually. I was expecting that to be like a maze or something. This, okay. Almost fell off the edge. Okay, this is gonna be a maze. But yeah, like I'm so excited to show off future art. I don't wanna talk too much about it because again, that's like between me and the artists I'm working for, or I'm working with. But I just happened to see a sketch today to get a sketch back, and it looked incredible. So I can't wait to see how it's gonna turn out. Being a VTuber is exciting. I guess just being a streamer in general is exciting. Like this is all new to me. Oh god, this is this is kind of tense. I really don't want to fall. I didn't need a bomb jump there. I could have just jumped like a normal person. Are you kidding me? They intentionally designed it like that, didn't they? Those fuckers. I have to do that whole thing all over again. I missed this jump because the double jump in this game is just barely enough. Are you fucking kidding me? Now I'm angry. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm an angry video game nerd. I'm gonna yell about this game. This is the worst game ever. This is why I don't like this is why I don't like the morph ball sections. Here we go. There we go. We did this. I did it again! Oh. Can I cheat this? Can I cheat the system here? Oh, yes I can. Oh, so close. I'm so close. Look at this area I'm on right now. I'm so close to being able to like just jump up there. God, I hate how smoothed out everything is in this game. Ah, I can't do that. Never mind. Oh, I gotta go back. I hate how like bouncy the ball is. Like you can't control it sometimes. I guarantee the same thing's gonna happen on that platform. Like I'm going to just go sliding off. I don't even know what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, so when I let go, the ball like kind of like was flung to the left. That was weird. All right. Yeah, I remember that the first time. Really tense. Again, I have no depth perception. I gotta let go and grab. Okay, so I can move anywhere on here, really. Not just by the rails. That's good to know. I can just skip through this area. It's good to know. Oh god, here we go. I think this is the final stretch, right? No, there's way more. I don't know how I forgot that. Alright. This area, I gotta be very, very careful. should just super bomb that. There we go. Don't even risk it. I could just jump off and restart it, or I could just keep on going. Oh, what is this room? I guarantee there's a boss fight. Or is it just another upgrade? I think this is the plasma beam. Yep. Or the, yeah. So this I mean, it's the lava beam, but the game calls it plasma. All these beams are like elements. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like the way it sounds. Alright. So I could either look for a save point, or I could look for some red doors. I don't see any red doors. Weird that this is the one location that doesn't have them. Should I go back to the mines, or should I go back? Jared, should I go back to the snow area? Now would be a good time to have a hint game. All right. Was there any areas in here that needed to be unlocked? So I'm scanning room to room because you can see the color doors. I'm looking for red. Red's what we need. Although I'm pretty sure we have most of this area mapped out. Pretty much the whole area. Okay, we do. That's the whole. That's the all of that level. Oh, there was. You know what? There were frozen blocks of ice that needed to be melted. And I think Plasma Beam was the only weapon to be able to do that. So I'm going to go back there, actually. I like the way this gun sounds, though. Wait. Yeah, okay, this area. Alright, I'm just gonna... These guys are hard to hit. They like burrow in and they become unkillable. Why are they so hard to hit? There we go. I don't know why that took way too long. Look at that. The gun does sound pretty cool. I like it. It has like a very weighty sound to it. This is kind of like a sniper rifle, I guess. It's like a flamethrower sniper rifle. Oh my god, it does so much damage. That's like an instant kill. One shot. I'm kind of liking this gun. Oh. Alright, precious save station over here. Oh, I'm wondering. I'm tempted to call it a night, but I kind of want to head to the next area. Or should I leave that for next time? If there is going to be a next time. I do think I want to finish this game. Who knows, like, how many more streams it'll take. I have no idea how close we are to finishing it. It says we're at like 36%, so that can't be anywhere near like halfway. We might be, I don't know. Alright, I honestly think I'm gonna call it a night. This was a tiring week, so night is calling me. Yeah, it was a very quiet Friday night stream. I don't know why the game overlay is still in the background. I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming a little early. I'm trying to decide between like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I said 4 p.m. before, but I think that might be too early. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Don't worry. Just follow my Twitter if you want stream updates, and I'll let you guys know. Um, and I was hoping tomorrow would be a longer stream. I'm still not sure, but it is going to be like a variety stream. Like I'm going to be playing a few different games, a bunch of different FPS games. I think it'll be fun. Um, if I'm not too tired, that is. I don't want to cancel. I want this week to be a week where I don't need to cancel a single stream. Um, just I want to get back into the swing of things because I've kind of had some delays. But yeah, this was a fun Friday night stream. It was fun just kind of talking to. Yeah, I basically treat these streams as like solo podcasts. Like this, is just me ranting about something that's bugging me for today. But I have a VTuber avatar, this anime boy who represents me, I guess. But I guess that's what all being a VTuber is. But yeah, stream tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on Twitter. Probably like 5 p.m. Central Time. But that's probably not the final time. All right. Good night, everybody. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And you guys should probably, at least you Americans watching, you should probably be getting to bed soon. It's pretty late. All right. Good night, everybody. You have a good one.